Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So guys, in this video we will have our discussion on this upcoming transit of planet Venus, which on July 26th will transit in the Gemini sign, and from July 26th till August 20th it's going to be transiting over there. But is this information suffice? No. The catch over here is that once Venus is going to be in the Gemini sign, it is going to be staying conjunct with the planet Jupiter over there. So guys, we know this thing that Jupiter has got that divine blessing, that Midas touch to it, that whatever comes in its contact, somehow that area of the life gets very blessed. We experience expansion and luck supports us in that specific area. So yes guys, beyond any doubt, Venus's placement in the Gemini is a very supportive sign for the freelance people, independent designer. If in your lifestyle you always look forward to next adventure, next travel plan, and you are always on a lookout for generating some new opportunity through making use of your contacts, you are a creator, you are an influencer, so this is going to be a very supportive sign. And again guys, like the way in the modern day and age, people who have got that very flirtatious, very hookup kind of mindset, so over there as well, you shall not be completely compromising on your virtues. So Jupiter will take care of it. That is all what I can say. And guys, the beauty of the transit of the Venus is that if you remember at a time when I talked about Mars's transit in the Virgo, I mentioned over there that the classical rule of transit prediction for certain planets is like that Mars is considered as good in the transit whenever it is transiting out of the 12 houses in the 3rd house, 6th house and 11th house from the moon. But when we talk about Venus, it's like even from the moon in majority of the houses, it is considered as auspicious. Excluding its transit from the moon, the 6th house transit, 7th house transit and the 10th house transit, except these 3 houses from the moon, in majority of the houses it is considered as good. But over there as well guys, you do not have to worry much during this time, because Venus is going to be in the contact of the planet Jupiter as well. So yes guys, and generally see, when we talk about the remedial part, so I always say be respectful to the females. Cleanliness is very important. The body odor and the fragrance is very important. Like the way as per the Hindu Sanatan Dharma remedies, we generally say that the young girls, if you can feed them some white sweets, is considered as good. And in the flowers, just put some itr, put some like perfume in it and offer to the goddess Lakshmi on the temple on a Friday. Donation of the white things on the Friday shall be considered. And I always give emphasis to the Shri Suktam, recitation of this very auspicious mantra connected with the planet Venus. Again guys, this is actually going to be a very blessed time because of the conjunction of the Venus, the planet of the beauty, grace, relationship, Jupiter, auspiciousness, opportunities, expansion, and Gemini is the sign where the new development happens. Like we see actual growth and development in all of our efforts and endeavors. So yes guys, now we will briefly look at that based on all the rising signs, how it is going to be influencing you. So guys, talking first from the Aries Lagna natives point of view, so guys, in your case it is going to be transiting now in your 3rd house. So Venus and Jupiter in the 3rd house. Venus is the planet of your like finances, commercial aspiration and interest. So during this time there is a very high possibility that you will find success in majority of your endeavors. See guys, the turmoil for the Aries Lagna native right now is that your 10th and the 11th lord right now is transiting in the 12th house. So a lot of the times what happens is that 12th house is something which is all hidden. No matter for all the work you have been doing, it might be creating an impact, but you will not be able to see it. And during these times only, a lot of the people lose the motivation. But all what I can say is that with this entry of Venus in the 3rd house, whether you are a freelance person, you are a like sales, media, marketing person, performing artist, freelance trainer, it's going to be very beneficial time. And I shall not be saying this thing, but like people who are like always on a lookout for like casual relationship, hookup and all. So third house Venus generally supports all of that. So yes, that's all what I can say, but you will definitely see a positive development in majority of your endeavors. Friends, communication, networking will play a very significant role. Now guys, when we talk about the Taurus Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, it's the ascendant lord, so that means its transit is definitely going to have an impact. And now it is going to be transiting in your second house, the conjunction of the Jupiter and the Venus over there. So guys, this is actually going to be some good money making time for the Taurus Lagna natives. In any case guys, your both of the two important houses of the money inflow of the money are very accentuated. In the 11th house, Saturn is there, being a Yokarak planet, and now in the second house, Venus is there. And I always say, wherever the ascendant lord is going, the whole focus of ours goes in that department. So very good time for like any restructuring, any development in the matters of the food, family, finances and all. And because Saturn is also retrograde right now, Mercury is also retrograde, so any of the money which you have like invested in the past and it got struck somewhere, any of the projects where you were once you were very motivated, you did not see the result, you gave up on that, this is the time to again put a reminder out. And yes guys, in terms of the finances and all, it's a very good time. Your voice is going to be very sweet, very mellifluous. That's all what I can say. Now guys, when we talk about the Gemini Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Venus is going to be coming to your first house. So the Venus in itself is the planet of the beauty, glamour, recognition, and in your case it is your fifth lord as well. So for the artists and the creative people, this is actually going to be a very good time. A lot of the recognition will come to you. And like the way we say that, when the planet which rules that specific department, and if it is transiting in the first house, that means opportunity will come on its own to you. So it's a very beneficial time, whether you are invested in the stock market, anything to do with the, like you could call it like people who work as a teacher, trainer, you're right now pursuing your studies, any of the matters of the love, romance. I'm actually seeing a lot of the when Venus is influencing our ascendant or Venus is influencing our moon, we feel very loved, we feel very pampered, we get that taste of luxury. So all what I can say is that guys, comfort, luxury, enjoyment, glow in your persona can be seen with this entry of Venus in your first house. Now guys, when we talk about the Cancer Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Venus is going to be transiting from your 12th house. So guys, in your case, Venus becomes your 11th and the 4th lord. So this might be slightly expensive time, and the thing is, the friends only will push you, promote you towards that. So this could be a case that you did not have that in the mind to buy that expensive dress. It's just like that your friend kept on pressing you to go for a shopping or to give her some company. You went there and then she forced you, hey, why don't you also buy this, it looks good on you. And also, yeah, see, but guys, again, the concern over here is that it's not like Venus in Scorpio, it's not like Venus in Aries, which is like impulsive, which is like filled with vengeance or to show off or to be insecure. Venus in the Gemini is like, you will spend the money, but at the end of the day, when you will come back, you will not complain. You will say, okay, I spent extra, but I enjoyed. It was worth the money spent. So yes guys, and we say this thing that for love, enjoyment, pleasure, luxury, it's going to be a good time. People who are like contemplating any change in their residence place, any overseas opportunity, any foreign travel during this time will be filled with lot of like pampering, comforts, luxury. I can assure you of that. Now guys, when we talk about the Leo Lagna natives, so guys, finally a sigh of relief, a very good transit for you. See, the thing is, with the Leo Lagna natives, you are actually right now going through a time that you are actually repelling people away from you, because Ketu has been there in your first house. Mars will definitely move to your second house, but the kind of combination you are currently right now in, Saturn is also there in the 8th house. So wheresoever you have severed the ties with the people. This could be because of your critical nature, because of your erraticness, because of your unpredictability. So Venus is going to be kind of a olive branch. It's going to be a sigh of relief during this time. So yes guys, because Venus is your 10th lord as well, Venus is your third lord as well, so it's a very good time where you will see the success in majority of your endeavors. Friendship, networking will play a very significant role, and some enjoyable moments with the friends, with the like-minded people is on the cards. And Venus representing things, so wish fulfillment in that department. So you are like you are courting someone, you want to propose someone, so somehow a good energy for that. Now guys, when we talk about the Virgo Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Venus is a very important planet. It becomes your second and it becomes your ninth lord, and now it is transiting in your 10th house, and because of its conjunction with the planet Jupiter over there. So again guys, slightly the sutra which I mentioned, if you are a Virgo moon, then you have to work very hard, or like work pressure will keep you busy and occupied. If you remember the sutra which I said, that the transit of the Venus from the moon 6th, 7th and 10th is not very harmonious. But let's say for example from the ascendant, if I were to say, and because Venus is your ninth lord as well, in your case this dictum will not be as strongly applicable like something carved in the stone, because Venus is a very auspicious planet for you, being the ninth lord. So a lot of the opportunities at work will come, where you will definitely see the interplay of the luck like working out, and also like you know, good camaraderie with the bosses, with the seniors, authority figures. And if you have any female co-workers, female, your reporting boss is female, so over there as well, like because of her support, you will see things moving in the right direction. And along with that guys, see, Venus is a planet of the like glamour, charisma, recognition, and whenever Venus transit, especially over our moon, over our ascendant, over our 10th house, people see that, the world outside see that glamour. So be ready for getting appreciation, accolades for your work style, the way you dress up to work. So be very, and like rather I would say, give attention to your grooming, to your well-being. Even if you have to face any interview, important meeting, go well dressed. That will become very important during this time. And when it comes down to Venus, so fragrance, perfumes, they play a very significant role. Now guys, when we talk about the Libra Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, it's going to be very auspicious time guys. Venus becomes your ascendant lord, and it is going to be transiting in your 9th house. So it will actually activate something very important in your life in this phase, because it's not only the Venus your ascendant lord, because of the presence of the Jupiter over here as well. So something which you have been long trying, because again guys, in your case, from the past couple of weeks, there have been a lot of things, lot of stuff going on past couple of months. Saturn, Rahu, when they were there in your 6th house, Mars was also conjunct with Ketu. So all the matters of your work life, your aspiration were going through a lot of the unpredictability. Now this is going to be a sigh of relief. Some sort of travels can also get materialized. And if I were to say guys, in this auspicious time period, if you can take a pledge or a vow that in this transit of the Venus, I will ensure to do the Shri Suktam in my morning prayers from July 26th till August 20th. So do some, like, take some spiritual pledge or vow. Although there has to be discipline in your life all the time, but during this time it will pay you very, very beautifully. That's all what I can say. So it's not only the Venus, but the presence of the Jupiter as well. So travels will prove out to be very fruitful. Some important development in the life. People who are going through any of the matters of the lawsuit, they will also find success over there. Overall guys, a time of like clarity, getting you that motivation back, some sort of pilgrimage, blessing. That's all what I can say. Now guys, when we talk about the Scorpio Lagna natives, so guys, for the Scorpio Lagna natives, as you can see that Venus is your 7th and the 12th lord, and now it is going to be transiting in your 8th house. So yes guys, see, the thing is, Venus's transit from the 8th and the 12th has got more to do with the pleasure, has got more to do with, like, in those cases where people have that scope of money, like scope of making money, either through commission, either through some like passive income, or in certain parts of the world making money through bribery, through under the table and all, So yes, and Venus from the 8th house, although because Jupiter is over there, I'm not seeing you very vulnerable for, like, when we talk about clandestine relationships, secretive affairs and all. I'm not seeing you vulnerable over there. But all what I can say, people in whose case your money specifically comes from the dispute, from the joint resources, commissioning, managing other people's finances and all, those people can slightly get benefited. See, the thing is, there's a lot of the energy which is going in the Gemini for you, the benefic energy, but it is there in the 8th house. So my recommendation to the Scorpio Lagna native is that you don't have to be very vocal. Just, people will sense that from your body language. See guys, 8th house is a very deep, like we say, the unspoken emotions are seen from the 8th house. So you don't have to speak out whatever you are feeling for your partner. Let your body language be emanating that answer which people around you want. So don't be very vocal. Like, see, again, Gemini in the 8th house and with this much combination. So that's all what I can say. That is the reason we say that the penance and the sadhana, the pledge and the vow of silence is seen from the 8th house. People who do sadhana in the isolation is seen from the 8th house. So yes guys, that is all what I can say. Beneficial time for people in commissioning, sales, any of those passive income, under the table income. It might be beneficial time for them, and you will feel very deep inside, you will feel very strongly for your partner or about your love interest. Now guys, when we talk about the Sagittarius Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, Venus is going to be transiting from your 7th house, being your 6th and the 11th lord. So guys, Venus is not a very auspicious planet for you, but the thing is in the 7th house, and because of the conjunction with your ascendant lord, so for certain people this is going to be the time when like some matrimonial proposal can come to you, some business opportunity can come to you on its own. And we generally say any dispute you are going through, so finding some solace over there, a solution over there, or a verdict in your favor, all of that can be seen. And again guys, people who are like a strong contender for any senior role, any promotion and all, during this time only you are going to have a final round with your reporting manager and all for your career advancement and all. So stars are going to support you, and also some sort of like good time with your partner, loved moments with your partner can be seen. Now guys, when we talk about the Capricorn Lagna, so guys, in your case, Venus becomes your like Yog Karak planet, and now it is going to be transiting from the 6th house. So again guys, the transit of the Venus from the 6th house has not got much to do with the pleasure, comfort and enjoyment. It has not much to do with it. But when we talk about being very dutiful and managing any contradictory situation with complete balance, I would say this is a supportive sign for that. So especially people who are like, you are like handling right now some important projects, or where you are multitasking between different departments. Along with that, let's say for example, even if right now, see, because all the conflict, all the dispute, all the debt credit situation is also seen from the 6th house. So if you are amidst any of these, like there has been some workplace inquiry going on you, any of the lawsuit you are currently dealing with, so this transit of your 10th lord over here, and because of the blessing coming in from the Jupiter, stars will support you. People who are like preparing for any competitive exam, this transit of Venus in your 6th house will support you. That's all what I can say. Now guys, when we talk about the Aquarius Lagna natives, so beyond any doubt guys, very auspicious transit in the matters of your love life, like for learning a new skill, for the students and people who are connected, invested in the stock market and all. Again guys, when we talk about the 5th house, the original art creation, original idea always comes from the 5th house. So if you are connected with the fields of art, entertainment, media, it's going to be a very beneficial time. Your charm will automatically attract new opportunities to you, and a very good time in the matters of the love, romance, courtship. So overall, it's a very uplifting transit of the Venus being your Yog Karak planet in your 5th house. And yes, people who are also contemplating planning to put their file for the immigration any of the housing investments, purchasing a new vehicle, all those investments can be planned during this time. And lastly guys, when we talk about the Pisces Luna natives, so beyond any doubt guys, Venus's transit from the 4th house is considered as good. It is making a conjunction with your ascendant lord as well. So very auspicious time, like finding yourself, feeling yourself being loved in the family, in the domestic environment. A very good time for some expensive purchases, some decorating your house. If you are like, you have a gift shop, you have a art gallery, if you work in any of these businesses, anything to do with the decor, with the embellishment, decoration part, you have a event management company. So overall, a very beneficial time. See guys, the most important thing is that I always say that it has to be like this, that the energy of that planet has to be in synchronicity with that specific area of our life. Mars is energy. Its transit from the 3rd house makes us feel empowered. Same as the way Venus is about love, and from the 4th house you feel that love all around you. So yes guys, that is all what I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. Once again, thanks a lot for watching this video, and for further more updates and notification on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.